Welcome back. Earlier we heard about those virtual tours of museums around the world, but did you know you can also tour museums right here in Pittsburgh virtually? You can see the Heinz History Center in the Strip District all online.
That's right. While the Heinz History Center's doors are closed because of the coronavirus, Heinz History Center President and CEO Andy Masich says you can still get inside for a look around.
And Andy joins us live via Skype to tell us all about that. But first, Andy, we want to know, because we heard this story about social distancing and George Washington. He was really a pioneer in more than one way.
The inquiring minds want to know, what would George do when it comes to social distancing? And he really did think about this a lot. In fact, he had a reputation for being maybe a little aloof. People who would put their hands on his shoulder got a icy stare from the first president. But when he was still young, when he was a teenager and he came west toward Pittsburgh, he recorded things in a journal, and he said, I'm not going to sleep with those other guys in that cabin because they're full of vermin, and I'm going to sleep outside where there's fresh air. And he wrote down these rules. He said, every action done in company ought to be with some sign of respect for those who are present. And he said, if you cough, sneeze, sigh, or yawn, do not do it loudly, but privately. And speak not in your yawning, but put your handkerchief before your face and turn aside. He also said, if you're at the fire, scratch not, neither spit or blow your nose, except if there's necessity for it. But the thing I really like is that he said you should, when you meet other people, keep a respectful distance, at least a pace, and shake not the hand or arm of the person, and never bedew no man's face with your spittle by approaching too near him when you speak.
So he was a big fan of the personal bubble.
Yeah, I think he really did believe in that. And remember, in his day, plagues and epidemics were common. Life expectancy was short because of these communicable diseases. And one thing that I like that George wrote down, he said, in speaking to men of quality, to keep a respectful distance, and if you are visiting them, and don't presume to play the physician if you are not knowing therein. You know, don't tell someone how to get better if you really don't know what you're talking about.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. So, Andy, we want to talk to you about the influenza of 1918, because that really is perhaps the only thing that's even comparable to what we're all going through right now, and not entirely comparable, but there are definite things to learn from it, right, Andy?
There sure are. In 1918, they called it the Spanish flu, even though it didn't start in Spain. It was probably from China, and it spread throughout the world. 500 million people were infected. Nearly 50 million people died worldwide. Here in the United States, probably fewer than 1 million people died. In Pittsburgh, about 4,600 people lost their lives. Tens of thousands were sickened. And the public officials were faced with closing schools, closing saloons, and they weren't quick enough to do that. And that's what spread the disease so quickly.
Well, Andy, before we let you go, tell us a little bit about how people can be helping the Heinz History Center. Donations, buying memberships for when the doors do reopen.
Well, I really do appreciate that. Our staff is working hard to deliver online virtual tours, exhibits, and research materials. So I encourage you to go to our website. If you can join the History Center, get our wonderful magazine and other benefits of being a member, that's terrific. If you can make a donation on the website, HeinzHistoryCenter.org, you can find ways to do that too. But we know that we're going to get through this, and someday we're going to be remembering it. And the History Center is the memory of Pittsburgh.
There you go. Well put.
Thank you,
Thank
Andy.
you. As always, Andy, we appreciate it. Andy Masich, President and CEO of the Heinz History Center and regular PTL contributor. Thank you for being with us for the first time via Skype. So we're doing new things right now.
We are. We're working through this.
We're working through it.